right, we are about to be 48 hours into Settlers of Kalguur, and I wanted to give a little bit of an update to the character that I, made a YouTube video on and that I've been playing. My character right now is level 91, and I have been progressing pretty much relatively with ease. I've been following the POB that I posted on the video pretty much exactly to the T and making all the transitions as the gear comes along, and everything's going pretty well. I'm actually in the process of going to the final transition right now and getting in the cluster jewels. I need a couple more levels and then we'll pretty much be done with the character. About 93, 94, we're just going to be done. We're going to put in the clusters, we're going to make all the swaps over, and everything's going to be set in stone. Currently, I have playtime. I have 1 day and 3 hours. I know there's going to be somebody who's like, oh my god, dude, the game is only out like 2 days. How did you play an entire day already? That's crazy. I had the opportunity, I had the time, I wanted to get in as much as I could and pretty much just showcase on opening weekend just how powerful you could be and how much you could progress if you just have a little bit of time and you really like put your head down and start grinding. The character overall has played absolutely fantastic. I have managed to get 94 of 115 of the Atlas done in 2 days. I've managed to do all the watchstones. Well, asterisk star. I managed to do exactly what my plan was for the watchstones. I killed Eater, I killed Exarch. I paid 80C for Uber Elder and 60C or 62C for a Maven. So I got all of those. I managed to go through the entire story myself, the campaign myself. I did a 10-way Maven myself. I did a tier 17 myself. And I'm going to tell you guys what I did for that and how I did that myself. My character feels really good. It feels really strong. It does exactly what I thought it would do. And it does it really, really, really well. Currently, my gear is okay. My helmet's really bad. I need to fix the helmet. I've been trying to keep an eye out for a newer helmet. I haven't really enchanted or anything on this yet because I just picked it up, before I went to bed yesterday and put it on, or well, I guess like midway through yesterday and then put it on and just kind of forgot about it. But my helmet right now has Immortal Call linked with cast when damage taken. I have the Assassin's mark on hit set up. Absolutely beautiful, fantastic. I picked this Ungles up day 1 for like 5C. I've got a Bless Orbit up for the Dex and Int, which is whatever. It's got really nice crit on it, really nice life, max mana, absolutely beautiful. Was a steal for 5C. The Aggressive Bastion Anoint has absolutely been great. It has been super awesome, and this character, while mapping, feels really good. I picked up Leper I think I paid like 20C for this on day 1, maybe 25, and by day 1 I mean like hour 20, like hour 20. So I picked this up, not too bad. They're pretty worthless now though. This has the Despair, the Grace, and the Withering Step in it. I picked up a Death Rush, a perfectly rolled Death Rush. This also needs to be Blessed Orb. I'm going to get some Blessed Orbs. This thing has been insane too. Absolutely fantastic, out of this world. Feels really good to play with. I really like this ring. This ring has a lot of damage, a lot of survivability. I picked up the 5 or 6 link Lightning Coil. I paid 5 divs for this. This was great. This was super easy. Huge, fantastic. I picked up Unbound Ailment Support or Awakened Unbound Ailment Support. This was 40C. I picked up Awakened Void Manip. This was 2 divs. Greater Multiple Projectiles, Poison Concoction of Bouncing. This I paid 4C. 3C4 on day 1. Greater Volley Support, increased critical damage. I do have my character crit capped. I was able to swap to increase critical damage support. Assassin makes it really easy to get crit capped. Anathema, I was going to buy. They were 30C. I thought Anathema would go down. Anathema has gone up. And looking at it now, I guess the trade site's down. Oh, yep. Looking at Anathema, they have only gone up, which is crazy to me. So I got this for an absolute steal at 50 chaos. I picked up these Ascendance Gentle Touch with Enfeeble on hit. So now currently I am Temp Chains, Enfeeble, Assassin's Mark, and Despair. So I've got a lot of curses going on, and it's great. This one with socketed AoE gems and Enfeeble, I was just like baffled when this one hit the trade site. The Enfeeble curse, when I looked yesterday and I tried to buy these were pretty expensive, but this pair jumped onto the market with socketed AoE gems relatively cheap. I believe they were 2 divs when I picked them up. It was an absolute steal. I bought them right away. I'm going to refix the links and the colors today. I kind of just forgot about it. I need to pick up an Enlighten, and then once I have an Enlighten, I can redo this. Right now only in there is like Flame Dash and Period of Elements, but in the POB I have the Enlighten set up. I'm going to make that change later today after I record this video. My belt is really bad. I'm going to refix the belt, refix the helmet, so those are really nice and really done. I'm going to get some Eldritch Currency for the helmet. I'm gonna get some Eldritch currency for the boots. The boots are okay. They can definitely like use some tender loving care. I'm gonna fix the boots later today too. But overall, I'm really happy with the character. The character has 3,500 life. It has permanent flash sustain inside of maps. While mapping, it has 100% chance to crit. It does a metric ton of damage, and overall it's been playing really good. As far as the tree goes, like I had mentioned, I'm going to be making the swap to the cluster setup in a level or two. Currently right now I have these nodes over here for some extra crit and crit multi. I've got a jewel in here to fix some resistance problems so that I can definitely 100% be capped out, and I did indeed pick up a Watcher's Eye. This Watcher's Eye has absolutely been game changing. The mod for flask gain with critical strike I picked up yesterday for 50C. There wasn't a 2-modded Watcher's Eye that was a reasonably priced one. There just wasn't a whole lot of them, but I picked this one up for 50C, and it was absolutely game changing and out of this world. Once your character has crit and is crit capped, you want to absolutely get this because this sustains your flask really well. We'll jump in a map and I'll show you. This plus this just gives you 100% uptime on flask while you're just in a map. But overall, I'm really happy with the character. I'm really happy with the way it plays. Everything's been super smooth. And like I said, even I did a tier 17 map yesterday, and it was a little bit of a struggle until I got the Watcher's Eye. Once I got the Watcher's Eye and learned what map mods I can do and can't do and rolled my map accordingly, really easy and really smooth. I've been nothing but absolutely happy with this character, and it feels really good. As far as taking it to the next steps and progressing it, I'm just going to get a level or two, get it to 92, 93, make the cluster swap over. I'm going to put in the cluster for the Unholy Grace, Unwavering Even, and Wicked Paw. I'm going to pick up the crit cluster. I'm going to put those 2 clusters in, and that's really about it. There's not a whole lot else I want to do with this character. I really don't want to pick up Awakened Greater Multiple Projectiles. It's just too costly. I'm not going to play this character for much longer. Well, that's a lie. I'm not going to invest in this character much more, but I will play it a couple more days and start saving up. I've been making a lot of my currency with the currency exchange. The currency exchange is completely and utterly busted. If you guys want to know a little bit more about the currency exchange, how I've been using it, what I've been doing, please by all means leave a comment down below. I will walk you guys through what I've been doing with the currency exchange and how I've been making money with it. I'd be more than happy to do that. But overall, like I said, the character feels really good. It feels really great, and I've been enjoying it. I've been trying to get maps to run. I'm trying not to buy maps. I'm pretty much just going with maps and like looking for things. And I've been doing a lot of City Square. My current plan in terms of mapping is to move this apothecary card that's on Defile Cathedral to Dunes. I want to say I want to move it to Dunes. I've been doing some real cool testing with the deconstruction node for Blight, and I'm going to be doing a video about that soon. I've got the Atlas tree set up, and I have ideas of how this is working. Some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. I do have some testing I want to do with it, but I think it's really solid, and I kind of want to showcase that a little bit. But I know people want me to stop yapping. They want to see what a map looks like. They want to see how the characters are progressing, so let's do that. All right, I actually went out and grabbed the Defile Cathedral because I was just like, if we're going to do some Defile Cathedral, let's do Defile Cathedral. All right, let's chisel it. Let's take a look at it. I'd rather not... effective curses, life is extra ES. Yeah, this is fine. We don't care about life as extra ES because we're poison, and the increased critical strike. Well, as long as they're poisoned, we won't die. All right, let's get into it and see how this goes. Could you imagine it's just an absolute failure? Overall, I've really enjoyed this character. I think it's been a lot of fun. Ooh, Sentinel. But you can see, like, even like rare mobs, they just, as soon as they get poisoned and they start sticking, they just kind of just like pretty much just fall over. Some mobs like Beast might take a little bit longer, but overall, you know, you can hop in there, you can take a hit or two, and you feel relatively pretty good about yourself. I know in the comments of the last video, some people were really worried about flash charges, and some people were worried about, you know, Assassin versus Pathfinder and maintaining Flask and how to Flask stay up. And I know I've talked about being 100% crit cap, but as you can see just right there, you know, your Flask are pretty much just full the entire time because you have 100% crit and you don't really have to worry. I know Pathfinder has a lot of its, you know, a lot of really good points, and Pathfinder is overall really strong. And I think if I were to play this character for longer than I already have planned to play for it, I might have considered making it Pathfinder. But for like what I'm doing and what I want to do, it's already done everything that I needed to do, and it's like progressing relatively well. You see, we can stand right here, we can take a bunch of hits. We're relatively tanky. I know some people were worried about the tank and everything, but you know, it's it's gonna die. It's still going to die. You know, things happen. But overall, it's doing what I wanted to do. Even like the league mechanic, the only part of the league mechanic that was really weird. Okay, I just lost all of my sound for a minute there. That was so strange. That was really weird. The only part of the league mechanic that has been awkward and weird has been the tree. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's a tree, you gotta like click on the tree, and then a bunch of mobs try to rush the tree, and you gotta defend the tree. That's been the only one that's been like a little weird, a little hectic, a little bit of a struggle. Otherwise, it's been relatively smooth sailing. As far as like everything else goes, I don't know, I like it. I'm really happy. My league sport's been really smooth. I felt completely great about everything that I've been doing so far. I've managed to make a bunch of currency. The trade market's been great. The league mechanic in itself has been absolutely fantastic. Mapping has felt great. Bossing, not too bad at all. You know, you just start to rack up some poisons on the mob, and then the next thing you know, it's dead. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Even things like Blight with this character have felt absolutely phenomenal. Blight maps have been an absolute joke. Blight inside of maps, once I got anathemas, have been a joke. Even the lanes with all of the Blight bosses, you know, with a little bit of gear and a little bit of damage, have been relatively easy. And, you know, my plan is to continue exploring Blight, use this character to make up a bunch of money. I'll either save up for a Mage Blood or a Headhunter, and then I'm really just kind of figure out what I want to do. I'm honestly not too sure where I want to go in terms of like making a character. Warden's looking really cool. You know, all the melee stuff's looking really cool. Gladiator's looking great. I'm so torn on what I want to do next and where I want to go. So we'll see. We'll see where the currency goes. But lastly, the last thing that I want to do is I wanted to show what the Blight looked like for this character, or Blight inside of map looked like for this character. And then, you know, I'll be on my way and I'll, go back to farming. But I figured you guys would appreciate the updates, you know, how the character's going, how I've managed to progress in, you know, the 48 hours that the league's been out, and, you know, just overall what my plans have been, and just, you know, get a real look at how the character is doing on a league start scenario. All right, let's see. This one looks good. Oh, I forgot to deploy my Sentinel. What have I disconnected? What the heck happened? Oh no. All right, wait, let's go back. Okay. Hopefully the Blight's still there. It's gonna be really awkward if I lose it now. Okay, no. I still have the Sentinel. That's good. Oh, maps. What is that? Okay, we're good. Deploy the Sentinel. Okay, do this. Do this, build this, come here. They're all gonna move for a second. We're good. You're not. You're fine. Cassia, please. Okay. Come here. Do this. Build a bunch of different towers. Everything feels really good. Upgrade these before it's too late so we get max value. Build a tower there. Build a tower there. Build a tower there. No, we didn't get a chance to finish building towers. But anyways, yep, that's what it looks like. That's it, man. It's like I said, it's felt absolutely great and wonderful, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and it's been awesome. But yeah, that's the character, that's the update, that's how everything's going. Figured I'd share or talk about all, you know, pretty much just how it's been and what's been going on. But for now, friends, I'm gonna finish looting this map. I'm gonna get this video out to you guys. If you have any questions about Settlers or Kalguur, the character, you need some help, or you just want to, like, you know, come on, you know, stop by the team and just be like, oh my god, I did this, you'll know where to find me. But for now, friends, I'll see you all in the next one.